Ever heard of the saying, hate doesn't happen naturally? Well, fuck that. There is one place in the world that defies that. The Middle East. That's right, your dream destination, where everything goes fine and dandy. You know, besides the terrorist, constant war, missile firings, and home of the UN sanctions. Ever met someone whose existence feels like an assault to your honor and dignity as a human being? If so, you should meet Israel. Not my friend, but the country. Israel versus Palestine has been a debate for years, decades in fact, going all the way back to the late 1940s. It was the end of a big war. Hitler got smashed pretty hard, along with Germany. Jews obviously being a huge part of the war, and the prosecutions and the Holocaust. They wanted a new place. A place where Jews could live in peace. Independently, of course. Well, there was one area that Jews had in mind. Palestine. And who lived there? Palestinians. Well, Arabians, actually, but whatever. The Arabians living there was understandably pissed that the top big Chad countries are supporting the idea of a Jewish state in the area. And still today, almost every neighbor Israel has ultimately wants the end of the country. Especially big boy Iran. Ever since, Israel has beaten their asses. So what's new? Well, the leader of Israel has announced his plans on annexing West Bank. Now, if you don't know what this place is technically independent from Israel, but at the same time not a real country? It's kind of weird. Is it a good move to annex the place? No, not really. The place is sort of like a sanctuary for the Palestinians who don't want to live in Israel. And what do you think Syria or Iran will think about this? Well, I guess the bigger question is, what will the UN think of this? I'm going to predict that the UN isn't going to give a shit. It's kind of funny. Back in 2014, Russia took Crimea from Ukraine, and the world went fucking crazy. Russia was kicked out of the G7, which in some ways is kind of like an economic group. Russia was sanctioned by the Big Boy League, and generally got a lot of hate from everyone. If this shit doesn't happen to Israel, then pfft. Oh, and this isn't the first time Israel got a little thirsty for some Arabic action. God damn it. And Israel has tried this in the past. The plans obviously just never went through. Until possibly now? And that will be the end of this video, I guess. And unrelated to this issue, I want to have this time to discuss the future of this small channel. I'm going to be honest, I don't know about it, Chief. A couple of weeks ago I had something of like a fucking midlife crisis, but for YouTube. I didn't know what I should upload and what content I think this channel should have. I started this channel last year to pretty much shitpost, but now I really want to make something out of this. So I've decided to do more commentary type videos, and sometimes just talk about news. Important news, that is. Also, Social Blade identifies me as an educator, so, call me Mr. Thick now, I guess. God damn it, Social Blade.